I ask for the suggestion. I take the first one I hear, the loudest one I hear, or the funniest one I hear, and we create everything right now. You guys ready to have some fun? Please welcome Albert Out Just Unscrewed! These are the 6 best improv comedians standing behind me right now. And we have Chris, Roseanne, Bob, Vicky, and Rachel. So tonight's a bittersweet night for us because Miss Vicky here this is her last evening with us. Don't feel too bad for her. She's moving to Hawaii. But tonight is her final show with us. You've been with us for a while, for 8, 9 years?
Yeah.
Long time. So you're going to see a lot of Vicky tonight. She's going to be in every game. Anyway,
so far she deserves it.
We do build this show as family friendly. We have kids of all ages in the audience. So when I ask for suggestions, please turn on any filters necessary to make sure we all have a good time, okay? We're going to start with a game called Foxworthy. You guys know who Jeff Foxworthy is, right? You might be a redman if. We are going to Foxworthyize some professions and hobbies for y'all. So start shouting out professions, things you do for a living.
Massage therapist.
Massage therapist.
Nurse.
Therapist. I heard teacher. Did I hear cattle rancher?
Yes.
Okay, cattle rancher.
Nurse.
Chef.
Dance teacher, nurse. What was it over here?
Chef.
Chef. Oh, chef. Okay, yeah, chef is good.
Scientist.
Scientist.
Garbage.
Scientist and garbage collector. Now we have some hobbies, things you do for fun.
Racquetball.
Racquetball. Okay. Wow. What was that over here? Skydiving. Skydiving. All right.
Knit sweaters.
What's that over here?
Knit sweaters.
Knit sweaters. These are funny. Sort of bombs. What was that over here?
Baked cookies.
Baked cookie. Baker. Okay.
Fried horses.
Horse person.
Sailing.
Sailing. Okay, that's plenty. That is plenty. Sailing. Excellent. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read off these professions and hobbies in no particular order, and the cast will step forward in Foxworthy. So we'll start with massage therapist. Blank to be blank, you might be a massage therapist.
If you start every client with "don't even ask," you might be a massage therapist.
If you are really handy with a sheet.
If you can correct somebody's back just by touching their big toe, you may be a massage therapist.
If you do more laundry than a house full of 13 teenagers, you might be a massage therapist.
How about teacher?
If you love June, July, and August, you might
If you're really good at clipping coupons.
If you remember what a mimeograph machine was,
Old school teenager.
If the thought of dealing with 30 parents makes you shudder, you may be a teacher.
More students. Cattle rancher. Just jump on in, guys. Come on.
you really know your way around a brand, you might be a felon. If you no longer bother to check what is on the bottom of your boots.
If you branded your children, you might be a If you gave up a long time ago and answered to the name Haas, you may be a
You know the difference between horns and antlers. You might be a cattle rancher.
If you see a long line of people in front of you and use a cattle prod to get to the front, you might be a cattle rancher.
If standing comfortably is like this, you might be a cattle rancher.
If you pride yourself on knowing exactly where a hamburger comes from, you may be a cattle rancher.
If you hate them sheep farmers.
If you attempt to patent a new cut of steak, you might be a cattle rancher. That really happened recently.
I'm the mind Rob.
Rob's an instant sponsor. Okay, let's try dancer. Dancer. Okay, let's try nurse. Are you a dancer?
Yeah. If your calluses have calluses, you might be a dancer.
If you always lead, you may be a dancer.
If people who like feet look at your feet and go, you might be a dancer.
If you always lead, you might not be that good of a dancer.
You know there's between a plie and a releve, you might be a dancer.
Obviously not.
If you happen to be from Poland, you might be a dancer.
If you're the reindeer next to Prancer, you might be a dancer.
How about chef? Let's try chef.
If you work at the greatest restaurant in all of Tucson, Fire and Spice, blatant plug here, you may be a chef.
If no one makes fun of your stupid hat because you're holding a lot of sharp knives.
If you're tired of people inviting you over to the July 4th barbecue just for your skills, you might be a chef.
If your drawers consist of nothing but pajama pants, you may be a chef.
If you get injured on the job and file a lawsuit, you might be a sous chef.
Scientist. Scientist.
Tell really bad fact-based jokes.
If you have to see peer-reviewed evidence for everything, you might
If you have a pocket protector for every outfit.
If your black book is one page, you may be a scientist.
If you have friended NASA on Facebook.
If you tweet the Mars rover, you might be a dancer.
See, this is unfair because all I did was look at Rob's Facebook. Yeah, please.
If you look at the Big Bang Theory and go, liars!
Alright, look at them all in a row. Vicky, you have to go away. Say bye, Vicky. Okay, Chris, and Jessica remain on stage. Rob is going to go to the door, let Vicky out, close the door so she is out of earshot. And
And
then
then send her down the street.
I will explain the game then. Okay. Vicky is hosting a party, and she has three guests with particular quirks or foibles, which I'm going to get for you guys in just a moment. F-O-I-B-L-E-S. Foibles. Look it up. Look it up. Google it. Chris here is a celebrity or a historical figure. Who is he?
Shakespeare.
Get that.
It's also good. We haven't had either one of those in a long time. I don't know what Shakespeare. Because they came at the same time, but I don't know what Shakespeare. You want Shakespeare? Yeah, of course, of course. What's his name here? Chris. Chris is just slowly turning from a human into something. A T-Rex?
Yeah.
T-Rex.
Nice.
And back. Probably should have had her do that, right?
She's got that t-shirt.
Jessica here is an item you might find in a kitchen.
A sponge.
Ooh, a sword.
Good job, buddy.
We've never had a sport. Okay, so what's going to happen is Vicky is going to come in, she's going to start hosting her party. One by one, the guests will enter and give her verbal and physical clues until she says, Shakespeare, I thought you were dead. What have you been at my party? Why do I have a sport here?